Welcome to the Crafting 3 Pages live show for A Prayer for the Crown Shy, which is the second book in the Monk and Robot duology. Yep.
I love that it's all the same cover for everyone too.
Yeah,
Normally UK gets the better covers, and we just have to deal with the less good covers. But now we all have a great cover.
Anyway. I love this one. Yeah, because when I was going to buy them, I looked and there's the bind up paperback.
Yeah, and that is good.
Yeah, and I was like, I just can't. I'm going to pay more and buy and get the get the hardbacks. I have to.
100%. Yeah, these are really,
Hey Nana, how you guys doing?
Hello.
Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I don't know how many of you reread this series, and so you've reread this one, and what your thoughts are on it from a reread. Hey, Shah, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. Like, what did everybody make of it? This was my first time reading it, and I did enjoy it. I didn't like it as much as the first book, but I still did really like it. But I think I liked spending my time in like the forest, and I liked it was kind of a bit more of a hardship in the first book than it was in this one. I liked, but I did still enjoy it. Yeah. So how about you guys? Oh, sorry, I haven't even introduced you. Maddie and Emily are here. Hello.
I think I liked it. I gave it 5 stars the first time, and I think I'm giving it 5 stars again. I do agree that I think the first one had a bigger impact. I think. Like I would have given that first book, especially for like the emotional impact it had on me. Like I remember sobbing through the last bit. The first time I read it during the pandemic. It was like,
okay, yeah.
But yeah, I would have given that book like a 6th star, like an extra special star. This one is just 5 stars because I'm very liberal with my 5 stars, you know that. But I do like the writing. The world is amazing, and there are some conversations that I find like really insightful, I guess, and that for me like gives it a high rating, I guess. But yeah, I agree it's not as impactful as the first one, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably in the same boat of like I think I also like the first one a bit better, but this is still amazing for me. I think I also like being in the forest like just a little bit more, and kind of them getting to know each other. They already know each other, but now other people are getting to know Mosscap, and Mosscap is having different conversations and stuff, which is all great. But yeah, I think there was just something like super unique about them meeting and getting to know each other and being in that forest. I always love a forest setting. I'm a forest gal. So yeah, I always love being in a forest too, but still love both. But yeah, I probably love the first one more as well.
Yeah, I agree. Let's have a little look and see. Hi, Anne. So yeah, Anne didn't like it as much, although Anne did love the first book. So yeah. And Nana said, I did reread it this time. I rated it 4.5 the first time. I think it's either the same or 4 stars now, mostly because I feel it could have been a bit longer. I wanted to know more. Yeah, I do understand. I kind of really wanted them to, everyone knows this is spoiler city, but I wanted them to go to the city. I was like, waiting for that. I was like,
it feels weird that they didn't. Yeah, and I forgot that they never actually went back to the city together.
Me too. And then again, that last chapter is, I think, the with them just on the beach. I think that is the most beautiful part of the book, like them alone again in nature, and like so beautiful. Like the last few sentences are like, and I'm not even that much I'm very much a city person. Like I'm not that much like at one with nature, but it makes me have that feeling of like, oh my God, I want to go hug a tree or something. Like I should go out in nature more. But yeah.
This is my second time through the duology. Crown Shy falls a bit short for me compared to one, but I still liked it and loved seeing the new places. Yeah, I liked all the different seeing the different places. I think I rated it 4 stars. Yeah. I gave them both 4 stars. I enjoyed them a lot, but it wasn't as good as her other series for me. Okay, but I like these ones equally. Okay, yeah, I still need to get to her waif hang on, Wayfair series. That's what
Wayfair, yes. I've recently done that series and finished that series, and yes, it's very good. It's different from this.
It's very different, but still very good, and like still cozy. So like the coziness, I feel like, is still there in all of her stuff. But yeah, it's a very different vibe.
Yeah.
I agree. Last chapter is amazing, not only because of the nature, but also because of their friendship really going to another place. Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, I really would love for there to be another one.
Yes, when they go to the city, and then
we need the city bit. Book about the city.
Yeah,
like I feel like there's still room for that if that was something Becky Chambers wanted to
revisit.
To revisit and do. I mean, selfishly, I would love that, but you know,
I did just read the acknowledgements, and is Becky Chambers she, her, or they, them?
Yeah,
she, her.
I believe she, her, or at least in the like back part with the bio, uses she, her.
Oh yeah, so she.
That's kind of what I was. Maybe at some point later, and I didn't quite realize it. Maybe started to use they, them. I'm not 100%. Everyone knows. Feel free to let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they. She said that she finished the Psalm for the Wild build just before lockdown, and then wrote this in lockdown.
Yeah.
So that's quite a heavy time to be kind of write a book about. That's like kind of uplifting in a way, and then
and you can tell the dedication of just like for anyone who doesn't know where they're going, you're like, yep, that was all of us.
That's what it was.
Everyone's like, what's happened? No one's recovered from that time.
No, we haven't.
It's crazy. So when I was reading the beginning of the book, now I can't remember exactly what part it was. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, they were kind of talking about how important it was to go and live in nature and remember like where humans actually came from, rather than just living in this technological world of like comforts and all that kind of thing. And I was just wondering if anybody remembers like the realization they had if you grew up in like a city kind of environment. Like, so I remember when I was a child, I don't remember the exact day, but I remember the feeling I got when I realized that like billboards were made by humans. I was a stupid child, but like I was like, hang on, like that's been made like by humans. That's not real. And then I think that was the day where I realized that things weren't real around me, because I like grew up in London, and I was like, hang on, I don't like this. This isn't real life anymore. I realized that everything around me was just made by people, and it wasn't just naturally there. And I remember that kind of shocking me as a child, that realization. I don't know if anyone else had something similar, or if that was just
me. I don't remember having had that thought, but that's very interesting. The fact that you're phrasing it as real, like it is real, just not real, like organic.
Natural.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I think I had a unique experience with it. So I was born and raised in a city like Dallas and Fort Worth. If y'all have ever happened to visit, you'll know it's just like one giant city. Like it's a huge city, or huge couple of cities that kind of overlap to just make one giant city. So very much a city person. Only really ever lived in cities. I think the smallest city I've lived in was my grad school town, had like 100,000 people, but it was very much a school town. So like during the school year, it had like 100,000, maybe less during breaks. But anyway, but my parents are also super environmentally conscious. So they grew up talking to us about climate change, environmental issues. We had a compost system in our backyard, and they would use that dirt in the gardens. My mom is a huge gardener. They actually recently moved out to their property of 22 acres, kind of north of Dallas. And so they're very much nature people, even though they were in a city my entire life. Anyway.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
I think I also have a different experience, because Montevideo is we're like 1 million people in the city, I guess. So it is kind of like a big city, but we're right on the coast. So and I was always like living near the beach, basically. So, and we have like around Montevideo, there's a lot of seaside towns where you go and spend your holidays at usually.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of always kind of grew up kind of close to nature, apart from like living in a city. So that's why I probably didn't have that realization. Like it was very much still connected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I did see nature. I did like, you know, go on holidays and stuff. I don't know why it was so like
and parks and things.
Yeah, and parks and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think it's just a strange thing. But yeah. I'm kind of even now though, I do like crave more like natural settings. I'd be happier living in like a more natural environment, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I get a bit suffocated when it's just people and buildings and all that kind of stuff. But then equally on the flip side, like Dex getting fed up with their environment and wanting to come back, or like appreciating the roads and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's I can really relate to Dex. Like, it's all fine to be in touch with nature, but give me my technology.
Yeah, give me a hot shower and a mattress to sleep on, please.
Exactly. Toilet paper. Give me all of those.
Exactly. Like I want to go glamping. I don't want to be like, you know,
right. Exactly. No, thank you. It's not for me.
And I think
I'm riding the bike everywhere. I'm like, no. That's too much. That's too much for me.
I kept thinking, where were they going when they were riding the bike and they were exhausted, and then Moscat broke down, and I was like,
going to the river, to the coast. They were going to the coast somewhere.
Yeah. It was that when they were okay, and there was a whole question of, you know, whether or not Moscat would want to replace that part and how. And
that part is super interesting.
Yeah, that part was really interesting. Yeah,
that was a good. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna have a little look at the comments quick. I live in desert climate. Wow, that's cool. I remember the first time I saw huge trees on the East Coast US, like really big, where you need 3+ people to circle a tree of arm stretch. Yeah, those are cool. The big redwood trees. I've driven through one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That was so cool.
It's wild. They're huge. Yeah.
Or the fact that there's a big car-sized hole in one of them that people can drive through is a bit sad, but
I've seen some of those in Argentina. There's a park in Bariloche that is like a mountain place, and there's a park where they have those big red sequoias, and I was like, how is this real? Like, how is this possible? Like, incredible. And there's something that Dex says, that Moscap says about trees, of like, even if you've never paid attention to trees, like they're always there, they're not going anywhere, so you can take your time like to study them.
To know them over time, it's fine. I was like,
I love that. I love that.
Touché, Moscat.
I love how it just like appreciates everything, like absolutely everything. It just appreciates. So cool.
Everything was new and wonderful. Like this is
I grew up very much on the countryside, neighbors being farmers, so I think I felt more with Moscow entering towns when I went to the city once in a while. Yeah.
Very fair.
That would be a crazy experience if you're not used to that. Like kind of pace and especially in London when it's nuts. Get crazy.
One of the bigger cities. And I think I'm really lucky too where I am. So like I'm in the DC area, but I'm far enough out that it's just kind of like suburbs, but I'm also in a place that has a lot of forest and walking trails through the forest, like integrated into everything. So we literally, even though we're in a place where we have all the grocery stores we need, restaurants, places to hang out, whatever, like we literally can walk 2 minutes out our door and we're on a walking path in the forest. So it's like the perfect combination.
I love that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Got really lucky with where Matt lived.
That's really nice. It's really nice. To be fair, I do live in quite a big park actually, which you can go and escape into, which is nice. Yeah. It's not all too built up. But so what did you guys think about the PEBS system when Dex was explaining how that worked? Because I was so confused reading that at first. I felt like I really had to concentrate on what they were saying, because I was like, hang on, how is this different to money? And then I think I realized it's because of the negative. You can go negative.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then I realized that was what it is.
And also,
what's the point of going high if you can go negative?
Right. Yeah. And the person that you're doing something for doesn't necessarily have to be the person that pays you back.
Yeah.
Those can be different people, and it doesn't really, no, but it was super interesting. I was like, wouldn't that be nice if that was how things worked? And if you needed something and you needed help, then that was an option and no one would look down on you for that. And you always had what you needed, because you could go negative, and if you needed to get what you needed, then that was fine. And at some point later you would do what you could to contribute and bring things back. So I think it's a beautiful system.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows of any like places that do, because there must be places in the world that do try like that kind of
that aren't capitalist.
But I mean, because obviously like every place that Dex and Moscap go, like it's always really small settlements. So I'm like, okay, this is probably only going to work up to a certain scale, and then as soon as it goes big, it's just going to completely fall apart.
Yeah, that's my thought. That's where my mind doesn't wrap around it. Like, because I think that there's certain jobs, like for example, my job as a teacher, who would give me PEBs for my job? My students, my students' parents,
yes,
where I work. Like that's, I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
But I do love it. I think it's super nice. It reminds me of a book I read when I was little about this. It's from a Chilean author. It's about this boy who meets an alien, and the alien takes him around wherever, and he explains that in all the civilized worlds in the galaxy, the universe, whatever, people don't have money. They don't pay for things. They take what they need and they give back what they can, and there's not even this step system. There's just nothing. And the boy is asking like, but okay, sure, I want an apple, I take an apple, but what if someone comes and takes all the apples? And the alien is like, but nobody would do that, because like nobody thinks like that. And I'm like, oh, that wouldn't work here.
Yeah, like people do think like that though.
I was like, no, that's why we're not civilized, because we wouldn't do that.
Yeah. All you need is one person to say, I think there's going to be an apple shortage, and then everybody goes and gets all the apples.
Exactly.
That's the toilet roll in lockdown.
Right. Oh my God.
Like, yeah,
it's truly a perfect example. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You have to have a good nature, and do humans have good natures? I don't know.
I like to think so.
I love the PEB system. I would love to live in a society like this. Yeah, everyone can do what they love and everyone benefits. Yeah, I do think that in an idealistic world, yeah, definitely. But then I was thinking, similar to your question about who would pay you the PEBs, like I was thinking that apple that Dex uses as an example, well, what about if the farmer had workers? And then is the farmer getting the PEBs, or is the farmer splitting the PEBs with and then it becomes like uber complicated. Kind of, but I do like the idea of being able to go negative and not being looked down on, but I just don't think that would ever be realistic because people would start being
these are advanced people. Like we are not like
he's like, give it up, kids. It's not going to happen in this world. Definitely a utopia. I would love to see it work well on a large scale, though I do think it is present on small scale in different systems, like in families. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because like when you bring something over for a friend or something, like you don't
expect anything back.
Right, like it's not a payment, like you don't expect anything. And when they give something to you, you don't take that as like any sort of...
I have to give something,
Yeah, true. Resource scarcity is definitely ingrained in animal psyche and humans. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely a cool system in theory.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish it could work. Would love for it to work. Yeah. And maybe some people get closer, but
yeah, I think every now and then there's a community of people that try it, don't they? I swear, like in don't quote me, I swear like in Cornwall in the UK that they tried something like that. I don't know, or Bristol or somewhere like that. I don't know if it worked out, but I was going to research it before, but I ran out of time because we've been out today.
Well, if you ever find it, feel free to like just send an article or something.
Yeah.
In Discord, because I would be super interested to read about that.
I have definitely heard of like more isolated communities that still depend on like the bartering system and things like that. But yeah, that's definitely not the common thing anymore, I guess.
Because I suppose it would be nice as well, like if you did it, everyone would need to be able to offer something, and like what you could offer wouldn't necessarily be what you really wanted to do, because it would depend on your abilities as well. But yeah,
because I was trying to think about that too, like what would I offer that society, like being able to do government paperwork, because that's been my job for like 10 years, you know what I mean? Like, like how useful would that be? I mean, obviously I can like physically do things, but like what kind of unique skill would I offer? Like
you take care of my you take care of my form filling and I give you a pet. That's fine. I think that would work. Like I hate filling out forms.
Like
I can sew a button for you if you want that.
I cannot do that very well, so that might change.
What did you guys think about in the first town that they went to? I found it really interesting that like when Dex met Moscap in the first book, they were like, I don't want you to do anything for me. And then as soon as he went to that first town, and they were like, oh yeah, can you fix my bike? Oh yeah, can you do my door? Oh yeah. And I was like, wow, this is so different to Dex. Is that just because Dex is very unique in this world and everybody else is just a bit more human, I guess. I know it's not our world, but yeah.
No, that was a super interesting part of Dex realizing like, or like trying to watch that situation carefully to be like, is Moscap comfortable?
Yeah.
Do they seem excited to help out? Are they doing, you know, is Moscap doing this out of obligation to people to try to get answers to its question, but realizing that no, Moscap just genuinely wanted to help, was having a good time. But yeah, no, that was a super interesting one of him not wanting Moscap to kind of be forced back into the role that robots originally left in the first place.
Yeah, because I thought, because I really felt like Dex had that ingrained in their head from school. So then it kind of surprised me with the first town. Everyone was like, oh yeah, can you just do a whole bunch of stuff? But then I suppose they gave it Pebs, so they weren't treating
they're like, this is just part of the normal system, how we would work anyway.
It's also interesting how then they talk about how the people in that village took Moscap's question to be like, what do you need like right now? How can I help you with what you need right now? And not like in a bigger sense of like, are humans okay? Like, do they need anything? That was very interesting as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's so interesting how Moscap was a lot less hesitating than Dex was. Moscap was just happy to do anything. Like, I just want to learn.
Also, it was a good opportunity for it to learn what it had come to learn, like how humans are living and the different ways that they deal with things.
I loved it when Moscap was in the boat. It's like, at first I was worried because I was like, I didn't realize that it was waterproof. I was like, concerned. But then I loved it when was it right in the last chapter where Moscap sank down to the bottom of the ocean and was just watching under the and I was like, oh, how cool would that be to be able to do?
That would be so cool, as long as you could actually see. But
it was at night, I think.
I mean, maybe I don't know, but that would be so cool.
Like lights on its hands.
Oh, that's true.
Shine through. I thought they just misinterpreted Moscap's question.
And that was interesting for Moscap.
Mentioned that at some point too.
When Moscap started talking about the two ways people interpret it, either just like very practically and eminently, or like philosophically and existentially, and that's like the two ways people.
How can I help you? Silence. Well, actually. It speaks to how doing something for someone else can make you feel good. Yeah, true. That is true. Definitely. I loved how the people immediately made Moscap part of the town and society and were not mostly scared or reserved. Yeah, I was worried about that actually when we started the book. I thought, oh no, is there going to be some sort of protest against Moscap? Even when they went to that Riverland where...
That's what I was thinking,
I know that they were just peeping at him through the windows.
Yeah, and there was just that one guy who's still traveling around who was more open to.
Yeah.
And
still traveled and like went to other places even when most of the people there didn't more.
Yeah, I think it says a lot.
That's really interesting. Perhaps it was like the situation when someone wants to help and they can't really do anything for you but pick something just so they can help you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, Moscap.
I also thought it was funny that Dex's parents like also appreciated the fact that they could still serve food to Moscap, and then Moscap just gave it to Dex. And Moscap was probably like, "Oh Lord, okay, sure."
Yeah, guys, you don't need to do this.
You don't need to do this. But I'm just like thinking of all the Southern hospitality people reading this who were like raised in the South. They would be like, "Yeah, you have to give your guy like you can't not give them a plate of food when they come in. Like that's ridiculous."
That was cute. Yeah, that whole bit with their family, I wasn't really expecting, to be honest. I didn't expect that to happen. I did like it. I liked seeing Moscap with the baby.
I know.
Yes.
Little baby just being like, "Oh, hello."
Flashing their face. Yeah, it was cute. It was cute.
Yeah, and the whole conversation about how we don't retain, we don't remember.
Yeah.
He was like, "That's so sad."
Yeah. But yeah, it's how we do it, apparently.
Yeah, it was really cute. It was so cute. I also really appreciated the conversation about when they were fishing and like paying attention to the fact that the fish was dying rather than just kind of getting on with something else and just letting it happen in the background. So obviously, like, we don't really know where our food comes from at this point. Like in most societies, obviously there's loads of societies where people, still farm and kill their own animals and stuff. But like here, you just walk into a supermarket, get it, you don't even think about it, kind of thing. So I know I don't eat meat, but I do have dairy. So like it's even that kind of is a similar thing where I don't know where this milk has come from. What cow, what conditions they're in, or what they're going through. And Moscap's kind of horrification.
Yeah, Moscap was horrified
about the bugs in the. Wait, you breed them in a bin and then you just put them on a hook live, and then what kind of life is that? Like,
what a weird life,
death cycle.
Yeah. I thought that was an interesting kind of conversation to have. I really felt with introvert Dex and all that noise. Yeah.
Yeah, I come from a big family too, and when we get together, I'm like already used to it. But it has been very funny to watch through the years as my cousins' boyfriends enter the family and they encounter a family gathering for the first time, and they don't have such big families, and all of them have been like, "How do you deal with hundreds of conversations happening at the same time, everyone's shouting at each other in a good way, like nobody's angry at each other, we don't have like, well, sometimes we do have arguments,
too much
like so much, and it's so funny to watch them be like, what's happening?" But yeah, I can definitely see how that would be for Dex. That's kind of seems a bit more introverted to be like, okay, I've had enough. Let's step in a bit.
And that'd probably be my reaction too. I don't have a huge family. Like Matt doesn't have a huge family. Like I've never had that moment of just like coming in and like, oh, they're the parents and the cousins' kids and cousins' partners and my siblings and the conversation that Doug's and Moscap are having, where Moscap was trying to recall all of the.
That was crazy. We don't have that. Yeah. We don't have my parents' extra partners. We don't have
but it was just so fun. Like I would be so overwhelmed too.
Yeah, that's confusing. Actually, because my family's huge as well. And my sister-in-law on many occasions has been like, right, so who's this cousin and that's that cousin and who's that? How are you related to that? And there's some that I don't even know how I'm related to them because they're like second cousins and children of third cousins, and I don't know. But I know that they're my family, but I don't know how.
Or how many times removed? Like, how does that even work? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but even my immediate family, like with my nan and then us lot, when we all get together, it's loud. It's loud. And Spencer's from a small family, and when he first came, he was like, oh, you guys just yell at each other. It's like, no, we have debates. It's fine.
Lively debates.
Yeah, so definitely overwhelming.
Yeah.
Must have even had this with trees when they replaced his detective part. Was that tree happy? Yeah. So I wasn't surprised with the efficiency. Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
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 Yeah, Moscow.
Very thoughtful, those robots. It would be so interesting to meet the other robots as well, to see if like how individual they are, or if they're very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be interesting for like a sequel to happen where Dex is kind of the emissary for humans, just like going to hang out with the robots and being like, I want to learn about the robots now.
Yes, I want to see the one. I want to see the one that's looking at stalactites or stalagmites, whichever that one was. At it. I want to know.
And that's just how it spends its life.
It's funny, yeah. Yeah, poor Anne felt the same as Spencer. Yeah, that's crazy. And it's funny because I wonder how long it takes them. Oh, when Moscow just sat on the ground, I was like, oh, well, that's the end then. I thought that was it.
That was crazy. Like, yep, okay, I can't fix this, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting for Dex to just leave it there or to like continue carrying it. I don't know. Back to the forest. Yeah. I'm glad they got that fixed though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Prequel.
Like, there's so many options, so many opportunities here. Yeah.
Someone get in touch with Becky Chambers.
Yeah. Just
she has a book coming out this year.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. I just checked my Goodreads. Want to read. It's coming out in October. It's 480 pages.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a new thing. New series.
Okay. Is it on her Goodreads? I thought I had checked her Goodreads.
Say that it's Oh no! It says the first installment of a heartfelt new duology. Oh my god! Okay.
Oh,
so it's definitely spacey kind of thing. I think.
What's it called?
As You Wake, Break the Shell.
As You Wake, Break the Shell.
I love the cover.
Becky Chambers.
I didn't even read what it is about. I saw that Becky Chambers had a book coming out, and I was like, want to read.
Okay, because I didn't see that on her, like on the list on her Goodreads. That's so weird. Oh, enter giveaway. There's a giveaway on Goodreads going on right now. Hell yeah!
Goodreads.
It's a good cover. It's a good cover if people. Yeah. Great time. Yeah, very promising. Yeah.
But again, I have no idea what it is about. It looks spacey, but.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely mark that as. Oh, why am I not? Whatever. Not logged in apparently. Anyway, okay, what's it about? Universe of stubborn survival and found family, persistent danger and quiet wonder, and the first summon of a heartful new duology.
It looks different, I think. We'll see if it's cozy and heartwarming and her previous work.
Oh, a botanist who bioprints medicine, interesting, and her small plant shop. That does kind of sound kind of like cozy element.
That's nice. Anyway, yes, I really like Becky Chambers' writing. I think she has a really good way of like putting the human thing into her science fiction, which I really what I appreciate most. The what? Sorry?
And a pilot who navigates the stars.
Oh, pilot! I thought you said pirate. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that would be amazing, though. I wonder a pirate story. A cozy pirate story. Could you imagine?
In space. Love that.
In space, yeah. I do really like her writing. I think it's really, and I like the things that she makes you think. So I think even in the chapters where I was like, okay, this isn't as exciting as it could be, she always ended it with something thoughtful, which I liked. So by the end of the chapter, you were already thinking, you're still, which I did enjoy. And I did just want to mention as well, one of the bits that I liked was when Dex and the fishermen were there fishing, and they had that little conversation about how they had disagreements about their religions, and they were still able to be friendly. They just were like, yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Oh, well, that's it. They're just happy to disagree. And I don't know if you've seen, but a few days ago, the graduating class of Harvard, the person who was standing up, is it a valedictorian at uni in America? I don't know if that's what it's called at uni. But I watched their speech that he gave to the class of 2026. And one of the quotes that he said, that someone quoted in the comments, I don't know if this is exact, but when I was watching it, I was like, it kind of reminded me of Dex and the Fisherman, because it says, he said, peace through understanding can withstand conflict. Peace through agreement can only last as long as everyone keeps agreeing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just thought it was really interesting, and just like the whole kind of, I'd recommend watching it, just like Google it and like watch the speech, because I thought it was quite powerful, really. Of course, there were still people in the comments like, they don't know what they're talking about, they don't live in the real world yet, they're uni students. But I was like, actually, I was impressed. Like, you've got to listen to each other. And he really spoke about like more than still, even if you disagree with someone, you don't have to agree with them. You can still have, your give your point of view and argue, especially if you think they're wrong. But then everyone's kind of stopped asking, like, why do people think that? So like he just was talking about the importance of saying, okay, well, why do you, and trying to understand why somebody feels that, because I feel like at the moment everybody just like shuts down. And
there's a lot of polarization.
And
it's impossible to have conversations at some point. Exactly. It's like, and people are also afraid to have the conversations because they fear that they will be shut down, or that they would, not like, you stop liking the other person, so you're afraid of that.
And like kind of talk, like there's a lot of people in the comments talking about how now their families have broken down. Same, like my families have had so many conflicts because of like Brexit and all that, everything, I thought it was interesting actually just listening to that recently, and then also having Dex and the Fisherman have that little moment where they were disagreeing but they were still living together. It was nice to see it play out, really.
Or Trump here, like, and that's kind of the part where it's like, because I understand it, I want that to be the case, but it's also like you see here that it's not just a matter, at least for some, like not just a matter of different beliefs, with that sometimes those beliefs are actively harmful. So like, someone who's trans or queer coming up to someone who like their core political identity is
against them.
Now, whether or not they believe the same things or not, like their core political identity is lined up with someone who very much does not want trans or queer people to exist. Like where is that line?
Which is why it's hard.
It's an impossible thing. It's it's a paradox of like, you need to fight the dragon without becoming the dragon yourself. Like,
exactly. And how do you
do that?
Yeah.
I don't think we know that. Civilization, we don't know how to do that.
Let's come up with the answer right here, right now. Let's go. I wish. There's a lot of work to do for sure.
Definitely. There definitely is. But because it is true. Like I find it so I can't have debates with people about things anymore because I just get. But then now I feel a bit more encouraged to be like, okay, well, maybe I can if I start by asking why, and then maybe you can. But then also that's just coming from a place where I still believe I can convince people they're wrong. So I'm like, I'm going to ask you why, so then I can tell you why you're wrong. I'm not really following the advice. But
it's kind of difficult.
When it came from an intent to at least try to understand such a strong and rejecting opinion, it wouldn't even occur, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like if you're open to hearing the other side, then at least I think that sometimes what happens is that people are not even open to the possibility of like hearing something and then being like, okay, I still don't agree with it, but maybe I can kind of see where you're coming from, unless it's like those harmful beliefs or things like that. Obviously, those are like, no, we're never going to
do with that.
find common ground.
Yeah. But there are plenty of things that aren't like that you could be like, okay, maybe I can start to understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Gosh, everything's so extreme right now, isn't it? It's like crazy extreme.
It's very
tiring.
Yeah, like you constantly feel that you need to be on the right side of things, and if you're unsure about things, then, or if you can see nuance in things, you feel kind of like, okay, but what side am I on this? And it's kind of difficult because at some point we're like, okay, I really don't know, like what's like what is the right opinion here? Like, I don't know. And it's kind of hard to exist with that, knowing that the world is so polarized, I think.
Yeah. It's because, everything is like pick a side. And that's all. I don't want to go on about this Harvard guy, but that's also kind of what he said. Everything is like built up against each other, like this or that, that or that, that or that. You've got to pick a side. What side are you on? When really, do you have to pick sides all the time? You don't, because it's not that simple. It's not like black and white. So much work. But when you find someone with similar views to you, it's wonderful feeling. That is true. I was wearing a button the other day and someone gave me a genuine smile and said they agreed with me. Yeah. That is nice. And it's nice to know that someone's got your back when you feel like you're surrounded by people that don't. That don't. Yeah. A sweet moment within the chaos. Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. So I really enjoyed it. Thanks guys for suggesting, like all of you in the group who suggested that we read these.
I'm very glad.
I was like, should we read the sequel next? But I'm glad that we've read it so close together. It's been really nice.
It was great.
Yeah.
It's a very thought-provoking duology.
Yeah.
Thinkers always are. Quiet but thought-provoking.
For being so short, also, it's like, I think it's a pretty great feat of like being good at what you do. Like you can write less than 100, fewer than 200 pages. And still
quite a feat.
Oh my God.
Does anyone watching that want to discuss anything else about the book before I switch to us doing crafting?
Oh my God, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do, even though you gave it in advance this time.
I'm just going to continue. I haven't worked on what I started last time, so I think I'm just going to continue.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
So I did, if you didn't see, I did put the prompt in the Discord yesterday, but I'm going to just bring it up again. But it is in the general info if you want to go and have a look at it. But the prompt is to make, draw, paint, whatever, an object or something inspired by an object that you would find in one of the communities that Dex and Moscap travel to in this book. So any object, basically. I think what I'm going to do is in the Riverlands, they talked about like making stuff from loads of like scraps and like resin from all the old stuff. So I thought I'd try and I don't know, do like a little Moscap with bottle caps. Because I thought maybe they would want to do like a mural of Moscap.
Amazing.
I love that. That would be so cool.
Don't know how this is going to go. I think I'm going to try and do it on the computer. So I won't get it done in 45 minutes. Let's put it that way. But So I don't know. No one's written anything. So I guess everybody's good to go on to some crafting.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Manny. I kicked you guys off. I didn't mean to. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, that I'm thinking I might do some crochet.
Oh, nice.
I want to learn how to crochet. I have not learned how to crochet.
I haven't used this yarn before, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of difficult to use. It's kind of like the velvety kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. If I find it too frustrating, then I will do something else. But I was thinking I want to make a scarf for myself. And I was thinking that something handmade would probably be something that you find. in the farm or anywhere else. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Nice. That's cool.
If not, I am also making little baby pants for my niece that is going to be born in August. So I might continue that project. I'll show it to you guys later anyway.
Yeah, please do. Oh my god.
What do you mean, like trousers?
What? Sorry?
You mean trousers?
Yeah. Sorry. British.
I was confused. Yeah, pants, but not. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
We have a word in Spanish that encompasses. It's like little baby trousers with feet.
Yeah.
We call those peleles. I don't know if they have a word in English actually, but they're very classic newborn clothing, especially if they're born in winter, because you need to get them home. So yeah, I have August to make it, so I should probably pick that up. But yeah, I'll show it to you guys later. It's very cute.
Amazing.
Let's see. I'm going to work on a crochet garland. Nice. Garland was mentioned in the first town they visited, and I think in others they would have hung some up as well. Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
I've been drawing while you've been talking. So like, no,
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Definitely. Gonna make it with Lily of the Valley flowers. Not gonna finish, of course, but hopefully making a few flowers in spring. Nice. I don't know what they look like. I'll Google that once we get started.
Yeah,
I should learn how to do that. Yeah.
Fiber arts are in the house. Hang on. What's a fiber art?
I love that.
What's a fiber art?
Like things made with fibers.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
In a small satchel. Oh my god. I love how excited Moscow was about this satchel. He's like, I have a satchel.
Oh, I love that. And possessions.
I have things to put inside the satchel.
Oh my god, Liana, I'm so excited about your small satchel. Please definitely share that with us.
Yes, definitely.
Totally loud. I've been in this whole time. Nice. Satchel was because Moscow was so excited to get one of his own to keep on. So yeah, that was so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, definitely pictures of the satchel.
We all want to see the satchel.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's get the timer started. I have to make sure not to go off it because I think if I go off the page, then it stops the time. It's not helpful.
Yeah, that's what happened last time. It was fine though. We all needed time.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. Okay, so let's get started. We'll see you soon. Hey guys. That is it over. Oh dear, I did not make good progress.
No?
Yeah, I've really wanted to draw it. I've got this new free like Illustrator program on the computer that I'm trying to learn how to use. And of course, there's like a million things that are going wrong because I've hardly used it. So I really didn't get very far, but I will continue. I think I need to do a tutorial with the software and then try and do it because at the moment, yeah, it's very slow going. How about you guys?
I'm trying to finish this row so that it's not halfway done. Oh, that looks really nice.
A bit more of it colored.
That's
Love
cute.
how colorful it is.
I wish I had done colored pencils instead of markers, but that's fine.
It looks good.
I tried it that way last time, and I was like, I just need to keep going with it. But
it looks really good.
Hold on, I'm finishing this last stitch.
Got some. Let me share my screen.
Oh, nice.
This is what I've got so far.
Oh, nice.
Of my scarf.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Just with a simple crochet stitch is not that hard. So hopefully I can keep going.
Right, that's really cool. Is it relaxing?
Yes, it is. It's very nice. I just put on some music. I don't know if you saw me. I was jamming. Doing this. Yeah, these ones is easy because it's just the same stitch over and over again. You don't even need to count. It's like just keep track that you're actually putting the stitches where they're supposed to be. So I can like listen to music and do other things. If not, like the baby thing that I'm going to go get now to show you, that one is I have to be logged in. I'm gonna go get it so I can show you. Hold on.
Yeah, cool.
The cat leaves my lap. Hold on.
Just read this. Leanna said, definitely share progress pics. I'm going to embroider it in some way because in the book it said it was embroidered. Not sure or how exactly. Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Oh. Let's see. I'm excited. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Little tiny foot.
I know, I'm very excited about continuing that. But yeah, that one it requires a lot more concentration, so I can't do anything else.
Yeah, literally just that.
Yeah.
I made 3.5 flowers for the garland and one more in the chat a bit before. Nice. That's good progress.
And
yeah, it does. It looks really good. I missed the artwork again. What do you mean?
She was probably not paying attention when we were showing.
Oh, sorry, Anna. Yeah. Fun. I love the green. Yeah, it's nice.
I love green.
I've decided on knitting a market bag and have tried casting on stitches twice, but the tail was too short both times. Third time's a charm. Yeah. Oh, bless you. Yeah, so cute.
Oh.
There you go.
In case you're looking this time.
Okay, I'm going to share Discord on the screen so we can see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, yeah. There's
there's nothing private. I'm going to show if I share my Discord. Is there? I don't think there is. Okay, so let's see.
We won't look anyway.
Yeah, look away. Share screen. Window. Discord. Here we go. You see that okay?
There it's loading. I love it.
Yeah, the satchel. Cute.
I love the satchel so much.
I'm so excited to see it progress. That is so cute.
Love it.
Oh, look at that.
And just like little things that Moss Cap would carry.
Oh my god. I love those. I have to learn how to do that. Oh my god.
Oh, that looks so complicated.
They do look like a little tiny octopi right now. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
Yeah. And I love the little like bear you've got in the corner as well.
Oh yeah.
That's super cute.
Love that.
Oh yeah, I realized I could have shared it bigger. That's so cool. Did you do all this like just today? Oh no, you said you started yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, I was like, that is some fast work.
Yeah. I need to learn how to read.
Nice, Anne. Oh gosh, sorry. I'm like zooming right in.
That
Trying
is
to wash
so
in front
cool.
of the sun. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All the ribbons coming down.
I love that.
I'm gonna zoom in. I like seeing all the strokes. Oh,
What is that? Is that on canvas?
yeah, it does
Wait.
look like a bit on canvas, doesn't it?
Does it say in the message like what it is, what medium? Because that looks amazing.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, what are you using, Anne?
Yeah, do share.
That's cool. Let's have a look. I'm in awe how accurately interpret my ambiguous chat. It must be a triad.
It's a feature thing.
You just know.
I think it's just a feature thing, yeah.
Thank you.
You can send the tutorial.
yes.
It's a YouTube one. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always
cool.
look at cute things to do.
Thanks, guys. I'm not gonna share my thing because it was it's not done by any stretch of the imagination.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll share it in the comments once I figure out Critter. If anyone's used Critter and has any good tutorials, they can send me.
No, not my thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I've become like because I've been doing it for the game, so now I'm like I've been using like some really basic things. So now I thought I'd try a proper drawing thing, see if I can improve things a little bit. But it's always complicated.
Yeah, the things for the game look really good though. So.
Oh, it's a watercolor. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I like really struggle with watercolor. Whenever I do it, it's just rubbish. So I'm very impressed.
Same, yeah. It's like I wouldn't be able to get like that shading in the different parts that you have.
Yeah.
Like of the top or the stump.
Definitely.
Yeah. Watercolor is hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, really hard. Why so fast?
Oh, your audio went a bit weird there, Kim.
A bit wonky.
Oh, sorry. Is it
all
right now?
That's better. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked oil paints when I was at school because they just stayed wet for so long and then you could just keep blending it. But it just takes way too long to dry. You can't do that at home. School, fine, because it can just stay there until it dries for 10 years. But yeah.
I never tried that, no.
Cool. Well, thanks, guys, for joining. We already have our book picked out for next month.
Very excited.
Oh,
yeah. Can someone remind me what it is? Have you got the book there, Manny? That would be really helpful.
That's my first Kingfisher.
Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher. I've read it already, but I'm going to reread it because I did like it and I'm going to need a bit of a reminder. But I feel like this is going to be really good for like coming up with arty stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you guys read it already?
I have, but I read a digital version and now I have this gorgeous.
It's a super cool cover.
Going to read this one.
I think I'm going to get the hardback as well, actually.
It was. It has.
Oh, fun!
I don't get a ton of special editions here in Uruguay because getting books here to Uruguay is kind of expensive, and especially hardbacks. But last year there was some sort of sale on Amazon, I think it was, and I was like, I have to get this. It has these edges. Anyway.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I was very excited.
But
I will definitely be rereading it too. I read it last year and it's a favorite, so it should be great.
Yeah, I think I listened to it, so it'd be nice to read it instead. And so it's great, makes a great pair of your previous drawing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. Can't wait to see how the garland comes out. Yeah, let us know, definitely. And the satchel. Yeah, we've got loads of things to see as well throughout the month. Okay, so I'm not sure like when we're going to do the live, but I will try and do it, I think, on a Saturday again. because I think more people can come. It's a bit more convenient than in the middle of the week.
Yeah, for me, definitely. It has been great. And it's a nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon here.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Of that edition. I have it too. I started it the other day and really like the main character. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to like this one. Hopefully.
Yes.
Cool. And if you have any suggestions for the month after, then just drop them in the chat, and I'll do a poll at some point to see what we want to pick for the next month. So yeah, cool. Well, have a nice afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are. And yeah, thanks to Emily and Maddie for joining me this week. It's been really fun.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
This was
And
great.
I'll see you guys in the Discord. See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.